really advanced stuff that, IBO probably doesn't want to get into because they don't want to confuse people. So I'm going to record these. If you need more time to review it, you'll get the recording probably in a day or two, and you can go over it as much as you want until you get it right. So let's go to what I'll do today on the first one is I'll do some press release tips. That was one of the ones that were coming up. And as you know, you go to your PR tool. Okay, everyone knows that part. Go to the press release tool. And just to give you some examples, what we're doing here is we're writing a press release. And to keep in mind with our press release, what we want to do is we want to generate leads with it. We want to, of course, get it to rank. We want it to bring as much benefit to us as we possibly can. Here's a hint, though, in case you didn't know this part. The idea to get a lot of benefit from your press release is to give a lot of benefit to the reader, to give them something of value. So everybody on IBO is in different niches and they're in different categories and such, but a lot of them, when I see their press release, it's not really giving value. It's not telling the reader, the reader's not getting a benefit other than new business or a new opportunity. So we want to stay away from, just promoting opportunities. And it is okay from time to time, because once you've built up a good reputation of having good content, when you do write something about a new opportunity, you're more than likely going to have people actually look into it because they know who you are, they know you have value, and they know that you will be a good person to work with. So here is a little trick here. Now, I don't know what niche you're in, but if you ever heard of the Google Keyword Planner tool, I do not have that window open. It's what it's called is the Google Keyword Planner. You can find it in your Google account. If you got a Gmail account, you have this tool. It's the Google Keyword Planner. And there you can find what people are actually searching for online. That is where I get a lot of my ideas of what to name my press release. There has been many press releases that I wrote that they actually went to the top, page 1, top ranking almost instantly from writing it. It went ahead and ranked and got lots of traffic because I found a search term or a keyword that people were typing in, but nobody had written anything about it, much less put, that exact wording as their title. So just a hint, if you go to Google Keyword Planner, you can do this all day long. And you can do it as many times as you want, 2 press releases a day. So let's just say we're going to be promoting this webinar, okay? Apparently those are 2 of my last titles to a couple of press releases, but since this is going to be an example press release, I want to show you how to generate leads with it. I think I've generated leads off every press release I wrote. At least one, should I say, if it, got a few comments. Let's just call it IBO Advanced Marketing Strategies live. Yeah, because I haven't put the word live in there. Hey, we're live. I might even publish this. I don't know. I really don't know. Now, the website link, you put your link in there, right? Of course. All right. Let me just grab a link. I'm going to head over here. If you have Leads Leap, this looks familiar. If you don't, then you don't have a clue what I'm doing. I'm changing the I'm changing the link so I can track, you know, how many clicks it gets. That's what I'm doing. I have, and I will let you know that I have noticed that um, a lot of the links, I mean, clicks that I'm getting from my PRs, when I look at it through a tracker, I notice that it's actually fewer than what it's showing. I'm getting a lot of bots. So on your press release, you'll get a lot of bots or fake hits, basically. They're not real hits. So I don't know if that is, you know, I don't know why that does that, but I don't even pay it attention. I only look at the real visitors. If I have 7 or 8 visitors that are real, the other 135 that are fake, it doesn't matter. I look at it as in I got 7 visitors. And you know, how did it convert with those 7? I don't try to, you know, see how many leads did I get out of the 135 fake hits, because they're fake. They were never going to convert. Now here's the part that really matters. And here's where a lot of people mess up. It's the keywords. It's the bar. Okay, the keywords are where, that's what Google, the search engines, look for. What is this about? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the keywords in here that would uh, focus on this series of webinars, assuming that someone has got word about these advanced marketing strategies on IBO, and they go to Google it. So I will use, you know, IBO Advanced Marketing Strategies. And and never use more than 10 keywords. I mean, don't, because it basically voids your press release. I've seen people put more keywords than they do content. You know, they're putting every possible thought that they can think of as a keyword. You don't want to do that. You know, you want to do 10 at the most and keep them as targeted to what you're writing about as possible. If you start going over 10 and you get into 12, 15, 20, and 30 and 40, and some people even do hundreds, I mean, Google's automatically going to say no way, and it'll never rank. It never had a chance. You know, a lot of people kill their content that way. So we want to keep the keywords down a little bit. IBO Advanced Marketing Strategies, we'll do IBO Toolbox Advanced Marketing Strategies. Now keep in mind, just slightly changing the words is a new keyword, as long as it's not the exact thing. Now you could do IBO Advanced Marketing, and let's do IBO Toolbox. Whoops. Toolbox Advanced Marketing. All right. And that's enough for now. This is only a test, okay? Just a test. I'll probably publish it. Might as well get my credits, you know? That's something else we'll touch in the future, is some tricks and trades with the banner ads and such. So, all right, here we go. One thing I do this every time, is I change the size of the font. I make it bigger. The idea with the press release is most people are just going to read it, comment, and get credits. All right, let's face it, that's how it works on IBO. So I want to write it in mind as someone who is just going to glance over it. They're not really going to sit and read it. Some will, but a lot of them are not going to glance over it. So I want to put things in the press release that may catch their eye, and maybe even highlight some things that will give them a whole idea about what it's about in just a few words, so they get the idea and try to get their interest that way. So write it big, and keep in mind, you got to get their attention fast because they're just going to scroll down it. You know, I've seen people leave comments that had nothing to do with the content. I'm sure you have too, if you wrote enough PRs. So this may be the boring part of the webinar. Here is where I write, but I'll definitely throw out some tricks for you. Okay. All right. You know what? I'll just do it this way. This press release is being written live on the very first IBO Advanced Marketing Strategies webinar. Hey, maybe that'll help get somebody's attention. You know, hey, this is being written live on a webinar. And maybe they will actually see that. Okay. Now, anytime, think of this, whenever I put quotations on something, I always will make it bold. Remember, they're just glancing over, right? I'm going to make it bold. I'm going to slant it and throw some yellow background on there. That kind of stands out. There you go. It's being written live. Bingo. So maybe they'll just wonder, what it's about now. It's kind of hard to think of content here when, okay, it looks like Terry's back on. We'll get to her in just a second. May tell her to refresh the screen here. I don't know how to do that just yet. But anyway, I'll just keep on here. Let me shoot over to Terry real quick, and I'll tell her to refresh. Hold on. Refresh screen. And see what happens. Okay. So here we are trying to get their attention about a short press release. Keep in mind too, we want to keep this down to 250 words as close as possible. That way we get our credits, and we don't want an extremely long press release when people are trying to get through them as quick as they can to leave a comment. Now, however, I do read them. I read people's press releases, but if they're very long, I'll be honest, I don't read all of the press release. I get some ideas. If it's not interesting very much, I'll, look down at another section. I'll know what it's about, and then I'll leave a comment, and I'll comment about something that I did think, something that I thought was the best about it. That's how I comment. But I do know that most people don't. So I'm going to own this webinar. We are covering tips and secrets to writing a press release that will convert leads. Yeah, I should have said generate, but will convert leads and get signups. My past few have gotten me a lot of leads. A lot of people on my list, a lot of people opting in to register for webinars. If you do webinars, you can do this stuff. If you are not attending, and here's another little tip, then you will be missing out on. Okay, she's coming. You will be misspelled, and I do try to keep my stuff as, and I'm sure you do too. You want to keep it as the words to be spelt correctly, punctuations, all that stuff. You want to make sure it is written the best you possibly can, as the fewest typos as possible. Don't kill yourself over it, but definitely make sure you do your best. If you do spell check, that's fine. So anyway, what I'm going to do here, if you're not attending, then you'll be missing out on learning the best tips for writing press releases that actually get you results. Now, the reason I'm saying that is some part of your press release, if you're trying to get someone to take action, you should always mention a what they call a what is it's where you let them know by not doing it they're missing out. You know, that you attack their ego. I've heard that, you know, attack their ego, or I've heard different marketers teach it different ways. And just by adding, you know, if you miss this, you're not going to know how to do this, or you're not going to get this, you're not going to get that. And that will convert another, you know, it'll raise your conversions. It'll get you a higher rate. If you take that out, your numbers will drop. Little tip I'm throwing in here are going to raise the amount of people that your press release converts. Okay, so you might want to write those down. You know, anything I'm talking about, because if you start writing your press releases with these tips in mind, you absolutely will start seeing conversions. It's just, there's really no way to get around it. You'll just be getting them. So, just heard a weird sound. Don't know what that was. That Terry, or is she on?
I'm here. Hello?
All right. Well, I'm just going over some press release tips right now, Terry. And when I get done, we'll bring you out and show how to syndicate. All right.
All right.
All right. Anyway, so here we go. We got this. That, you know, attacking the ego on that one little bit right there. And one of the most important parts I haven't got to yet, because I really don't know what to say because I'm giving a class. So all in all, I may not publish it. But let's say we're getting here towards the end, and we want to set up our call to action. Yeah, I think most people know about a call to action, CTA. At the end, you want to set up your call to action, and the way to do that is, you know, with mine, it would be register now, so you don't miss out on the next one. Now, I'm going to show you something important here. When you go to put your link in, you click the button up here. It shows you, you know, what you've written. You put your URL. And let's see if mine's still the same. Yeah, there we go. The URL. If you do new window, that's better. And the reason is, if you don't, and they click your link, they're going to go away from your press release, meaning the amount of time they spend on it you've just lost that time. If you do new window, they will travel to a new window and leave your press release window open, meaning it appears that they're on it longer. So, I mean, it has a good factor to play with your rankings and things like that. Now, title, what would I do? I'm always going to use my keywords, IBO Advanced Marketing Strategies. Well, like that, Advanced Marketing Strategies, and bam, I got a link. Now, me personally, I'll always bold them, make them easy, make them stand out. We want people to see it, because remember, they're moving fast to that press release. So you want them to see it fast. When we go to add an image, here's important. If you add images to your press release, what I do is, here you would insert the image. Let me pull up a new window real quick and get this image right there. That's my logo. Y'all, if you've read any of my press releases, you've seen it. So I'll put the URL link in there to pull up the image. On image description, what would I put? IBO Advanced Marketing Strategies. I mean, you want to throw your keyword in there and all this behind the scenes stuff, because it does matter. It absolutely matters. And then I changed the size of it, and bam, I got a little thing. I say go to the center. All right. And now look, it just fits in there. You know, it's starting to look good. But this is how it works. The only thing I'm not going to put in there is, like, you know, the meat and guts here, where I talk about, like, you know, you'll learn this, you'll learn that. But remember those key parts. And word to the wise, if you can put a video of some sort, even if it's always best if it's you, if it's one that you've created. But let's just go here. You know, you would put your embedded code in there, and you would want to put your keywords in there and your dimension. So adding a video just it really helps to rank higher. Google, especially Google, loves YouTube videos because Google owns YouTube videos. So putting YouTube videos hosted at YouTube really do increase your success at ranking. As a matter of fact, on some of my PRs, or on a lot of them, even though they may rank top page, the video, most of the time, the video that's in the press release is even a spot higher. So I've seen my videos press release. You know, it's because Google wants the traffic to go to YouTube before it does IBO, because they don't own IBO. So keep that in mind. You would just put your meat and guts in there. I don't know what niche you are, but hey, convert that information over to what you do, and feel free to watch this as many times as you need. But one last tip. I hope this is valuable to you guys. You may be learning something, but one last tip that works amazing. I've gotten lots of results, is the PS. I'll just put a PS and then something off topic. You'll see some IBO members do this, and a lot of them have it in every one at the very bottom. And let's just say, want more leads. You know, let's say I'm promoting a system. Go here to get leads for life. You know, that's just an example. I would say go here, because I tell you what you never do. Never, ever put click here. Don't ever put click here, because when click here is in your content and it's linked, that's kind of like a penalty. You know, that kind can hurt your ranking. So don't use click here. Use something else, like what I do, register now. Things, you know, something that is not click here. But I'll always bold it, highlight it, so nobody misses it, right? Bingo. There you go. And if once I put the you can say meat and guts, meat and potatoes, whatever, when I throw that in this press release, I will publish it live tonight, or I'll publish it, and you can go, y'all guys, if you're on tonight watching, hey, when you see it, leave a comment, and you know, let me know what you think about the tips that I share tonight. Any tips you want to share, remember you can reach out to me on IBO, and hey, we'll bring you out and let you share it. We're trying to make this a community type hangout. So with that said, what Terry's about to do, let me stop my screen sharing here. Terry is about to share with you how to, let's say you've already written the press release. She's going to share with you ways to get more people to read it and things like that. And she's got some good tips. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let her come out. Are you there? You can hear me, right, Terry?
Yes.
All right. Now, do you see the screen share button on the left?
Yeah,
The
I
green
got it.
arrow.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just click that. I'm going to mute away so I don't interfere. click that green button and go to screen share and show us what you got for us.
Okay. Select the one that I show.
Are you seeing the screen share? Are you able to see the screen share, Terry? On the button on the left of your screen?
What is going on with what's going on?
I just saw something. Oh, I see what it's doing. Hold on, let me see if I can't click. It looks like it may be, it's because it's your first time. Could be, hold on, let me.
Yeah.
Let me see what maybe I didn't mess the screen up there too much, but. Yeah, you probably have to, read through that and click some stuff, and then it should, take you over to screen share. I don't know what this button is, but let me see what. Oops, I want to present. Here we go. I see a still shot of me on the screen now. I can see. It looks like I can see your screen using Firefox.
Yeah. You see it?
Yeah. See, when I use Chrome, that may be why I didn't have to go through all that, because I'm using Google Chrome, and it's
Oh yeah,
already
yeah.
set
Yeah,
up.
Google.
It's
Yeah, that's
already
they
set up for Google Hangouts.
yeah, that's they stuff. Mm.
And see, these webinar systems are brand new. I'm talking to the viewers here. It's when you do a webinar for your first time, it's not easy. But I would highly recommend anybody on IBO Toolbox and the IBO Toolbox community absolutely, do webinars, because I have seen a huge increase in business when I started doing webinars. And I've had, some of them, they lose internet. I mean, bad things happen, and technology is always messing up on you. But regardless of the fact, doing them has brought a lot of benefits to the business. It really has. If you're afraid of camera, or you feel like you have no value or anything like that, yeah, and I can see your screen there, Terry. Do you have Google Chrome?
It's a Firefox. Now you looking
Okay.
at my
No, I did. Now I'm seeing your picture on the screen, your Google profile pic.
oh, you're not seeing other mountain? Mm.
No, I did there for a second, but it looked like you closed it out.
You
But
keep
anyway,
asking
I'll
me
go
to
back
lie.
to.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, if you're having too many issues, we can you know, try Google Chrome, or save the syndication for next week, because we just went through press releases, and we can put a whole hour into thousands of ways, and that way we know, you will, by then you'll know how the webinar system works, and you wouldn't have near as many problems. But I think
It'd probably be better to do it with
Firefox,
Google Chrome. It'd probably be better to do it
yeah,
with Google
good,
Chrome, since this is Google site. They want you to use
yeah,
their site anyway. They
yep,
browser.
use Google Chrome. It should
Mhm.
work for you.
Yes, compatible.
Oh yeah,
Cause
Google
it's
loves Google. But
hmm
anyway, yeah, if you can begin doing webinars, and I'm saying this to everybody that's watching the recording, everybody that's live right now, webinars they'll definitely increase your business. Absolutely. And for some reason, if you have something, if you feel like you don't have any value, it's as simple as doing what I was taught to do, which is the invest, learn, teach method, where when you learn things from other marketers who are 6, 7, 8 figure marketers, when you learn this, you can then apply it and teach it as if you're the authority. And
right,
no one ever taught me the press release, but I'm still using the tips that I learned about blogging from a master blogger. That's what he teaches. So I just started doing it with my press releases, and I do it on my website as well, my blog, and I do a lot of what Terry's got to share. So my blog hit number 34 in 2015 in the world, and so most of that came from IBOtoolbox. I think what it is, a lot of people just don't understand what it can do if they use it. That's the purpose of these webinars. Is anybody there? I mean, if you can type in the chat, if you can see Terry's screen. I mean, who do you see on the screen, me or Terry? And there's going to be a delay, so it's going to take a minute for the answers. Have you got the Chrome in, Terry? Or
yeah, I
are
got.
you pulling it up now?
Just saying, you are presenting to everyone.
Okay, we'll hit screen share. Go over to the left and hit screen share.
I did that.
Okay, does it pull? It pulls
All
up
they
an
got.
option, share entire screen.
Let's see.
All right, good. It's you that it's showing. So if you hit share entire screen, when you get the two options, it should be able to pull it right up. It was up earlier. There you go. There, now we're working now. Now just click over to the window that you want to share to your slides. Yep, there you go.
Oh, it's in.
It's working.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now you went back to webinars on air,
Mm-hmm.
because we're seeing the mirror effect. So if you just click over to your the pictures that you have, your slides, yeah, we can see that. I see the banner you built,
Oh yeah,
all that.
yeah. Okay.
There you
Okay.
go. We're ready.
Well, what I want to talk about tonight was the backlinks for your press release. That's very important. And I want to first of all tell you about what backlinks are and how they work. You want to figure, like, say you're Google, and say like Port Arthur is your website. That's where I live at. The people that lives in Port Arthur would be backlinks. Every time they visit, you need the people, which is backlinks, to tell Google you that your website exists and it's worth visiting. Just like Google, they need backlinks to tell that your website exists and is worth indexing and ranking. So it's many backlinks, natural backlinks, because during these times, people are buying backlinks, and Google got hip to that with the updates. So what I want to present with you tonight is the how to get the natural backlinks, and it's some sites that I use. And the main thing you want to do is you want to use keywords and the proper keywords, and you have to make sure that they're in your press release. I see a lot of people, they write a press release and they have like about 50 keywords in there. Google don't like that. I recommend you put the keyword in the title or the subject, and in your body, like in the first paragraph, in the middle, and the end. You don't have to put them every time you turn. I'll have keywords up in there. And that's like Jay said, you want to have the keywords in your images with your photos, because those get indexed. And with the backlinks is just links that point back to your site. And you also call inbound links. And on WordPress, they call it trackbacks. Now I do this method on WordPress also. With my WordPress blog, I've taken use my I do a blog. Then what I would do is I would take and put a portion of it on IBO. And then I have my main keyword that's in there, and it's linking back, and that's going to give me a backlink there to my blog when people click on it. And the thing you want to focus on is the anchor text. That's what Google loves. That's what this tells them what your content is about. So you want to use your keywords to get indexed, and the more you have. Now, Google doesn't follow all of them and give weight to every link. As you get sites that tell Google not to follow links on their page, this is called a no follow link. And they're used, like, you could figure, all you got to do is, if you want to know if a site is following, do follow or no follow, you just right click on it on the page and view the source code. It'd be right at the top, and it's going to have a rail equals no follow. That's what you want to look for. That means that Google's not going to follow that site if you want to get a backlink with them. And you don't want to follow everything. You want to only do follow links. So you want to get that link juice and help you get better ranking. And with IBO, it's so easy over there on IBO because they make it easy. But the only thing you have to remember, the keywords. And you only need 4 or 5. That's it. I rarely use more than 4 or 5. That's it. You want to get those keywords that's in your niche. And when I'm talking about syndication, and I started Syndication Express mainly for just syndication. And IBO members, they can come there, join. It's free to join. And I have something it's called where you could get just a lot of syndication for your press release and a link back to your press release by using the keyword, not click here, not read more, but a keyword that what your content is about. That's what creates the one-way backlink. You want to favor the one-way backlinks over two-way. Google likes one-way backlinks more. If you're not sure what that means, is one-way links is site A links to site B. That's it. Two-way links is site A links to site B, site B links to site A. Now they got things called linkage change. Search engines give more weight to one-way links than two-way links. And this is what you should focus on when you write your press releases. And I always want to keep it, when you writing it, I always put in mind, like I have whatever my main keyword, like the press release I did today. If you say I'm writing about IBOtoolbox, so I put that in there, IBOtoolbox, and take and put a dash in there. So Google, when they go there, they're gonna know, hey, this is my keyword right here, my main keyword. And whatever else come after that dash, that's for your reader to catch their attention. And then you put that as your keyword up in there, and you're gonna get indexed every time. Now, three-way linking, you can get a little bit clever. Now, if you find someone to exchange links with, don't do two-way links. Instead, get them to link to the site you are trying to rank for, then link to their site from another one of your sites. This is a great way to avoid the two-way linking thing. The link is a link, whatever it is, do follow or no follow, coming from a reputable site or not, using a targeted keyword as an anchor text. You really do need to use anchor text links for the term you're trying to rank for. Just try to avoid what looks like spam sites. They're just a waste of time. If you don't know what do follow and no follow links, you can always send me a message to IBO through syndication, especially if you're on that site or wherever on Facebook, and I'll be happy to answer that question. Now, I want to share this post and one more thing with you before I let you go, because time is running short. Now, this is the press release, what I wrote today. This is on Home Biz Blogs. What I like to do with this here is take this right here. I take that and copy that. And then I go to a site called Social. And this is where I get backlinks from submitted. And I go and take and put that in there to get more backlinks from other people. And that's going to boost it up, because notice how I didn't get it from my press release. This is from IBO. This is where all the press releases, when you put a press release, it's going on this WordPress that they created. So I take this link here and put it on. This is Social. Now, I joined this a long time ago, and it's been very beneficial to me. They got people come here, they'll share your stuff and everything. Oh, okay, what's my password? Oh my, I think I remember. Terri Pattio. That's it. I think that's it. Hopefully that's it. Yeah, that's it. Now what I would do when I come here, See, this is my last press release I did. And how this site works, so I would take and add a bookmark here. Let me see what the bookmark said. I'm gonna add a bookmark. Add bookmark right there. So I would take and put the link in here, right here. Put my keywords that I'm trying, what I'm using. So I just come back here, grab these little keywords here, copy that, put those keywords in there. Then you want to give a little description. Now you can see what they got, spin preview. You can spin it, and then when they bookmark it, it'll go in different ways. And just for the sake of time, I'm just gonna copy some of this here. See, also, you could go to the press release. I always do the just copy the content. I'm just gonna copy a little portion of it and kind of break it up. You want to copy a description of what the post is about. I'm not gonna put the title. This is gonna allow your post. It's gonna be indexed in Google, but this is gonna allow you to get more backlinks. So to stay, the more backlinks up there, that's the higher ranking you get. So I'm gonna put that right here. Then just copy and paste a portion out of here. Uh, just pick this little portion here and copy it. Put it over here. Now it's asking me, to spin it. I just, what it's spinning mean is like right here, you might want to change up a word or two. I'm not gonna do it tonight either, but you pick your category. Let's see what category it's gonna be in. Just pick a category that been okay. Put it on the business, and then you will save it. You save that like that, and it would be bookmarked, and then it would be showing up on. I'm gonna go ahead and save it and show you how it's gonna. This is how it's gonna come up. Has been bookmarked. And there it is right there. Okay. Uh. Oh wow. Now when you go back up here, the share queue is gonna show up here where other people come on and show up in this little section here where people come here and you can see they could either share it to the bookmarket site, tweet it, plus one it, like, and LinkedIn, and that gives you social signal and share. You know, they share it for you, and then they earn credits by doing that. And then also you could must be at the end because they got so many in here. They just only show the that's shown 40. But they got many in here, and as people share stuff, the next one moves up. But this is the site I use for that. So I think that's about it. We running out of time here.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. That was really good. I actually
I
never.
like doing that. I like doing that because that helps you. And there's another site. It's called Social Monkey. You go over there
Yeah,
when you go Social Monkey, you get 25. I'm a premium member over there, and you can get it. They'll submit it. They do. They drip feed it. You know, they don't send
yeah.
it out all at
I'm
one
a.
time, so it looks natural. So you get 9 every day until you get them all out there, and then you could do once you get them out there in the bookmarking sites. That's the backlink, and Google likes that. It's natural instead of
Yeah.
having 100
Well,
backlinks all at one time.
yeah. And Social Monkey, I use it. I use it. I've never used the other one you showed, so I'm kind of glad you did. I'd heard about it. I'd never seen it used, but I do. That syndication. That's what she's talking about. Is uh, basically other people sharing, Facebook likes, tweets, all that stuff.
Mhm.
That is what social sharing is about. So, um, let me click back over. And the more likes, the more comments, the more tweets, the more plus ones, the LinkedIn shares, all of that increases your visibility online, and it increases your SEO. So, do as many as you can. There's a lot of free websites like that. I would highly recommend throw your content through it. Get as many social signals as possible. Remember the keywords. Uh, and that's what our focus mostly is tonight, is to try to get your press release beyond just IBO, beyond just the IBO members, and also to write it for IBO members. That's what I was shooting at. As keep in mind, you want to get their attention quick, and because a lot of them are going in there, they would be interested, but they may not even take the time to read it. So keep that in mind. But guys, look, we're going to be finishing this up. But before we go, if you send me a message over on IBOtoolbox and just say I stayed till the end, I'll send you 1,000 IBO credits, and we'll get them over to you for your advertising. So IBO throws credits out there. Why don't I throw credits? So just message me, let me know you stay till the end, and I'll send you 1,000 credits, and I'll know who did. So you can't trick me, because I've got it all on file. So guys, thanks for coming by and watching. Next week, we'll get the topic out to you, what it'll be about. If you got any suggestions, or you would like to learn more on anything, just hit me up on IBO. Let me know what you would like to know more about. If it's syndication, if it's writing press releases, if it is saving money on Facebook ads through IBO. That's something I do, and it's very advanced, but it's how you can advertise to your Facebook people on Facebook who have read your press release. Even though you don't know who they are, you can get an ad in front of them and stay in front of them forever because they visited your PR. So guys, thanks for watching. We're going to call it a night. Message me, let me know you stayed. I'll send you 1,000 credits. And we'll see you next time, guys. Bye for now.